Hi, welcome to this community. I'm delighted to have you here. My name is Lucy Njeru, the founder of Digital Business Builders School Community. This is my story that led me to digital marketing. For 11 years, I was in the corporate world, the banking sector to be specific. And I used to work over 500 kilometers from home for all those 11 years. I used to work for long hours, from 7 to 6, from Monday to Friday. And 7:45 to 2 p.m. on Saturday. And the day, nothing to write home about. Then the pressure, no time to rest. And then at some point, we had to take some pay cuts. Actually, not once. And also with time, some benefits were withdrawn. So specifically the medical benefit was withdrawn. So with that, of course, financial struggles kick in, because now you have to pay medical bills out of your pocket. And the pay itself is even reduced. The cost of living is spiraling. So financially now, I even had to borrow for consumption. With time, things got worse. And I just quit. I didn't see a reason for continuing because there was no hope. There was no hope for improvement. At that point, I didn't have a plan. I didn't have the next course of action. But I need some rest. Needed some rest, so I took some time to rest. And as I was resting, I thought of going back to school because I had some money, but then I knew it will not be enough because to take me through schooling for about 2 years, it will cost me. And of course, there are bills to be paid, and I didn't have income at that point. So I thought otherwise. Then, of course, I tried to evaluate also the benefit. The qualification could only enable me to find another job. And at that point, with what I'd been through, another job was not in my mind. So still, as I was resting, I came across a video on social media about digital marketing. For like 2 years, I had been following up on people doing business online. I didn't really know how, but at least I could see their lives are better. So I decided to give it a try. I followed up with the person who had made the video, and in a week's time, my business had been set up. Then I started working on it. The business has offered me time flexibility. I can work from anywhere. There's no pressure. I just need internet and of course a phone, though I also have a laptop, which is an added advantage. and I get to learn and earn. I now belong to a community of about 61,000 digital business owners from all over the world. And that is such a big privilege because on a weekly basis, I get to interact with the dollar millionaires. And they are my coaches, they are my models. And therefore, I'm hoping that within a reasonable time, my business is going to scale. So the reason why I built this community is to teach those people who are interested in learning how to build digital businesses. I want to also offer them support during their journey and also a platform for networking. However, I feel that this is not a platform for people who are looking for jobs, because business building, just like building anything else in life, it requires some investment in capital. Although with as little as 30,000 Kenya shillings you can start, or with as little as $200 you can start. It requires someone who has some runway financially of about 3 to 5 months, and it requires somebody who is ready to learn and to put in the effort, because again, success of the digital business will depend on several factors, among which are your willingness to learn and also to put into practice what you're taught. And within a reasonable time, in 3 to 5 months, you should start seeing results. In fact, some people realize results earlier, some even within weeks, and especially people who have some experience in the digital space, like the network marketers. They have an upper hand. So for such groups of people, even within a week, they can realize quite some significant amount of sales. So I ask you to be open to learning and to put into practice what I and other coaches teach you. These are practical-based, short-term learning training, and you have support from the community, from the founder, from some renowned IT, from a renowned techies, and with all that support, I believe you'll be able to make it in the digital space. Just like for me, I've already started making it. So you are once again welcome to this community. You can also refer someone who you know will be interested in learning how to build a digital business. But let me repeat, this may not be the best platform for job seekers, because you need some investment in time, in some capital, before you start realizing results. Otherwise, thank you, and I wish to meet you in the next module.